Hola Amigos, we are The Roots. In this vlog, we are sharing with you the ups and downs of our mission to travel and experience as much from life as possible. So please join us on this our journey. So, Mr. Root, what is going on now?
On today's episode, we are now starting the construction of the interior. So step number 1, flooring. So basically all those red lines are the subfloor foundation, and then everything that's silver left will be foam, and then we're going to sheet the whole entire area. So we'll have an insulated floor, it'll be soft, it'll be quiet.
But it will be structurally sound too.
And it'll be strong enough to hold the cabinets.
Because most of the cabinets are gonna be made with aluminum frame.
Right, so we opted to go with aluminum instead of steel. The same thing that we're using for the solar rack. We're gonna use the same metal.
So it's lighter.
It's lighter. It'll be less of an impact on the bus.
Weight-wise.
And yeah, it's a little bit more effort to weld, but that's okay.
But it's less, on the long run, it's less material that you add into the bus.
Less weight.
Less weight.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, I'm going to go back to welding.
Okay, go back to welding.
All right. Have fun.
Okay.
Don't get too high.
No. Está chido los polio. Okay, so now that I transferred the structural layout to the floor with the red and the silver paint, it was really easy to cut all our 2x4s, 2x6, 2x8s, and a few of the 2x10s exactly to fit within the red lines. And those red lines basically represent where the cabinetry and the walls are going to be installed on a later day, of course. Then, with the help of the girls, they help us cut the insulation to fit between the framing. We use tubes and tubes and tubes of liquid nails to basically glue the wood to the structure of the bus, and 2.5 inches self-tapping metal screws right through the structure of the bus. Once the framing was done and the insulation was down, we cut the OSB to fit on the bus. Around the wheelbarrows, we have to create some templates with cardboard to be able to fit it to exactly to the size. Then again, we use a ton of liquid nails to glue the OSB down into the structure. Then we use deck screws to screw the OSB down into the framing. Once the OSB was installed, we waterproof it and prepare it for the finished flooring. I mean, the whole process wasn't that difficult, it's just time consuming. And ups and downs from the bus. We use a vinyl glue down product, and I can tell you I regret every second of it. So you see the glue gets everywhere. It dries really slow and it's very easy to spread around and very difficult to remove. So at the end, even if you spread a little bit, everywhere where you step, where you touch is sticky. So I have to use thinner and alcohol and a bunch of solvents to be able to clean it up. So if you want to hear a piece of advice from me that been there, done that, don't glue down your floor. Just float it. Trust me, it's not worth it. Now, the installation process, of the vinyl flooring, it's honestly a pain in the butt. In my case, with trouble knees and bad back, it was an absolute torture. For the most part, I did this by myself. When I was by myself, of course, I took it very philosophically. So I used my solo time to do some singing and dancing, like in the house. I am very, very thankful to the girls and to Ethan that they helped me a few days here and there. To be honest, between you and I, there were a few tears of frustration from my side. I was so pissed off about this choice of mine. The front side was not fun. I had to remove the driver's seat pedestal, then remove the existing flooring, sand all the walls around and then spray paint them, install the new flooring, and then put the pedestal back in place. And don't get me wrong, I know I may sound like a whining baby, but I promised you guys on a previous video that we were not going to sugarcoat what really is to build a schoolie from the ground up. So, I guess if you are young and healthy, all the work involved may be okay for you, but if you already have some miles and a few dinghies like us, then everything is a little harder and a little painful. I guess the silver lining in our case is that we are no quitters, or that we are not. We make the compromise to build our schoolie, and we're gonna finish it no matter what. Once the flooring was done, I just transferred the structural layout that was, below the flooring on the top of the finished floor with tape. In all, this whole process took at least 4 weeks.
Thank you for hanging out with us today. Please give us a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. And until next time, hasta luego, amigos.